Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anu. I'm a holistic mindset and life coach, and I'm here to remind you that you can be, do, and have anything that you want. And recently I came across something on social media which contradicts this having anything you want, and today I wanted to address that. We are talking about free will and destiny because not everybody believes in destiny, but somehow they do. And I think we don't get the grasp of these terms. So I came across a coach. He mentioned something about how, if it's not meant to be, then the universe is going to protect you from your desire. And I'm here to say that I have a different opinion about it. A lot of us give up on our dreams, our goals, our desires, because we come across certain things and then somebody tells you, oh, it's not meant to be yours, and that's why you don't have it, so God or universe is trying to protect you from that. You have to understand that your free will is given to you. Everyone has a free will. What does that mean? You have the opportunity of making any choice that you feel like. You can choose whatever you want. A very quick example, you go to a grocery store, you choose whether you want an apple or an orange. Let's say you want to bake something that day. You deciding whether you want an apple or an orange will then decide the outcome of what you will bake, which becomes your destiny. So let's just say you've bought apples. So there is a possible destiny that you're going to make an apple pie. If you choose oranges, there is a possible destiny that you're going to make an orange cake. The destiny is not pre-existing, because if that would be true, why do we even have been given the option of dreaming, of believing that we deserve few things or we would like few things? The desires just wouldn't be there. We would just function on autopilot and keep blaming everything on destiny or justifying everything that we come across. This was my destiny and this is what happened. I was once told by an astrologer years ago, this is before I moved to Switzerland. I had not even planned to leave India back then. I was quite young, and this astrologer had told me that I see it in your charts, that you will always live in India. You will never leave your home. And even if you come across an opportunity of traveling somewhere outside India, it won't be possible. Something is not going to work out for you. And it was just information that I did not require and I did not pay attention to, because in my head back then, I never wanted to leave India. I mean, I never wanted to leave Bombay to begin with. So India was still like a big topic. And in 2017, when I applied for my visa, I had forgotten about this reading. But when I applied for my visa, I remembered this astrologer and what he predicted, and it paralyzed me because I was preparing for my visa to get rejected. It was a student visa and I was preparing it to get rejected because I knew this astrologer had said this, oh, it's not going to happen. And I gave value to it. And I thought, oh my God, this man knew my destiny. And that's why he predicted that, even though it was never in my conscious attention that I would ever leave India. I had this realization that, okay, there can be a possibility that my visa gets rejected, but there can also be a possibility that it gets accepted. Long story short, everything worked out, and here I am now in Switzerland. Your destiny is not predetermined. This is what we've been told, that your destiny exists, it's written in the stars, and it's going to happen anyway. What if I tell you that you choose your destiny? You choose your destiny depending on the same way you decide whether you want an apple or an orange. So both these destinies of either you baking an apple pie or you baking an orange cake exist, but your choice now, what you choose, is your free will, and that leads you to your destiny. Destiny can be also termed as the outcome of your actions, or the outcome of what you believe or what you expect in life. That's your destiny. People with failed relationships, when they date again, they expect the ending before the beginning. And when that happens, they blame it on destiny. The fault is not in the destiny. The fault is what you believe in, what's your story like, who you identify as. That creates your destiny. Again, it's just an outcome depending on where you're operating from. So you can say that your free will or the choices that you make at the present moment is the one that decides or leads to your destiny, which is not set. Like you have multiple choices at the moment in front of you, whether it's your thoughts, your belief, the actions that you take, multiple choices, infinite destinies, depending on where you're operating from, what you're choosing to be, who you're choosing to be. That's the entire point of this channel, as you might have figured it out. A new you, a new version of you, awakened version of you, a version of you that's not on autopilot, a version of you that knows that we are human beings with divine consciousness. We all have that consciousness. We get to choose. We have the freedom. We have the liberty to make our choices. We are not our past. We are not what happened to us in the past. We are not our past experiences. We are not any of that. We are here now to live the best life. Your destiny, I can tell you, is the most successful one. Your destiny is the one where there's absolute freedom. Your destiny is the one where you have unconditional love. Your destiny is the one where you're celebrated, cherished, and told how beautiful and incredible you are. And you're so good at whatever you do. That's your destiny. If you can identify with everything that I just told you, if you can identify, accept, believe that it's possible for you to hear all these beautiful things, to experience all these beautiful things, that is your destiny waiting for you because you choose it. No one can make the choice for you. You choose it. You choose your destiny. The thing about us being on autopilot and not remembering how powerful we are or who we truly are. Of course, we blame it on our conditioning, but now when you have all of this information, you better make different choices. Autopilot has led you so far, and you can still continue. But if you have dreams, if you aspire to experience different things or just experience absolute freedom, no one is stopping you except for your conditioning. Just being aware of how you make choices, your limiting beliefs are the only ones stopping you. Your limiting beliefs come from your experiences, yes, but you're much more powerful to dissolve your limiting beliefs only if you're aware of it. Just be aware of it and know, this is not my truth. It's a made-up story. This is my autopilot mode. I choose to get out of it. That's where your power lies. If you still believe in the narrative that the world has not been fair to you, if you still believe in the narrative of you identifying as a victim, I'll tell you this. Even if the world can control you or has controlled you so far, you know what is free? Your mind. Your mind is completely under your control. The moment you decide with absolute conviction, I want change. I want to change my life. It's all you. Nobody can force you. Nobody can inspire you to do it. Or maybe can inspire you, but can't make the decision for you. You decide. The moment you decide, I don't want to live like this, you're already paving your path to your new destiny, which exists. You get to pick, you get to choose what you want to experience, what kind of future you want to live in. Feel it, experience it. Now is the moment. The world can control you if you believe it. Your mind is free. Your mind is your biggest weapon. Your mind is your biggest limitation. It is your biggest limitation if you give away your power and you let it function on autopilot, let it do what it wants because it's comfortable neural pathways. If you want change, You become the master of your mind and you decide what you want. You see any slip ups, you get back. You get back to the driver's seat. You're in charge. And what is free in this world at the same time is love, is gratitude, is sunlight, the stars at night, the moon, the river, the snow. Everything is free. Your choice to meditate, the world cannot control. The world cannot control when you want to meditate, how much you want to meditate, how you want to meditate. Again, I'm not saying it has to be a ritual. Closing your eyes, observe the observer. That's a meditation. Remember who you are, who you truly are. This divine consciousness. Feel it. Let it shine through. Let it come up. It's been there with you all this while. We forget it, but we can remember that through meditation. The world cannot control that. The world cannot control your mind. Maybe it did so far, but not anymore. Everything that you've experienced so far, you have somehow imagined in the past, or you worked for it in the past, and then you've called it your destiny. When you are awakened, when you're aware, you remember who you are, you know what I do at this present moment is what's going to influence the outcome. You take the right actions, you will see how ways open for you. Miracles happen all the time. Us being here itself is a miracle. Us existing is the biggest miracle. Do me a favor and go watch videos on space. Do me a favor and watch videos on the human body, how your lungs function, how your heart functions. Just pick one topic. Let's just take the white blood cells. You see how it functions. It's incredibly intelligent. Your consciousness cannot be flawed. Your consciousness cannot make mistakes. It is that supreme divine power that makes all of this exist. It's impeccable, it's meticulous, it's flawless, it's divine, it's pure, and we all have it. And you're saying that if I desire something, this divine consciousness is going to punish me and it's going to show me why I'm not supposed to have certain things? Why? It's limitless. If it's in you, how can your desires be an easy one or a difficult one? I mostly do not talk about manifestation or law of attraction because these terms have been highly, highly misunderstood. And I never wanted to be known as a manifestation coach, even though my entire journey somehow began through these things or these tools or these systems. My understanding of consciousness was my biggest breakthrough, and I'm humbled, I'm extremely grateful every moment that I had this opportunity to experience that. This divine consciousness is everything that manifests. If this is so pure, limitless, how can it be diminished to something that's not going to give you something? Or something that's not going to provide you what you desire? It's just not possible. If you still want to manifest something, or that's your entire reason why you watch all these content, I will simplify this. Manifesting a free coffee or a feather is the same as manifesting $1 million. There, I've said it. There's no difference. If you can manifest a feather in your reality, you can manifest $1 million, you can manifest the perfect health, you can manifest the perfect partner, everything. The big house, the dogs, cats, everything. Whatever you want to manifest in this physical reality. I go beyond that because I know once you understand your consciousness, once you understand the power of your free will, the manifestation is secondary. The manifestation is going to come anyway. If you remember who you are, you're not going to sweat about your manifestation. The entire problem with manifestation content is how there's so many tools and what you need to do. It's like kind of we are manipulating energy and we're somehow working with our mind to create something. We are not creating anything. Creation is finished. We get to choose. There are infinite possibilities, infinite versions of everything, everyone. You choose. You are not creating anything. This is no witchcraft, magic lessons. No. Your free will, your ability to choose. Yes, we have certain limitations. If I just take mangoes, for instance, and I will give you 50 types of mangoes. Yes, through my limiting beliefs, I might choose the most degraded, full of pesticides, almost rotten, buy one, get one free mango. I would choose that through my limitation. But it doesn't mean that the other versions of mangoes does not exist. They do. I choose it based on my conditioning, on my autopilot. The moment you realize how powerful you are, the moment you acknowledge your consciousness, all these mangoes become the same. Your free will there is you deciding, you choosing whether I want this rotten version of mango or do I want the most beautiful, organically grown, hand-picked, sun-soaked mango. You have the capacity and you have the power to have anything and everything you want. And I keep saying that in the start of every video. You can be, do, and have anything you want. What does that depend on? It doesn't depend on me. It depends on you. It depends on your choice. It depends on your free will. There's nothing predestined, written for you, set on stone. No. Yes, events happen leading you to something, but that's also your choice. You had decided that destiny. You picked out that destiny based on your beliefs at a moment. You made the choices through your free will that led to that destiny. So if you switch that, if you decide that I have the option of choosing anything I want, why do I want the rotten mango? Oh my God, all of a sudden I feel like there's a blindfold that's lifted. I have all these options. Okay, let's go for the best version. Be the best version of you. Be the best version of you that you could have ever imagined. It's limitless. If your life has been a horror movie so far, don't blame it on your destiny. You have the option to change that horror movie into a romantic comedy if you like, through your free will, through your choices, through your decisions, through your conviction, through you knowing who you are, your divine consciousness, your endless, limitless potential that you have. Dream. Don't be afraid. Don't confine to your little shell and with your fake, everything that we've made up so far, all the limits, your limiting belief. Just dissolve all of that and see there's so much that you can do, so much you can have, anything that you want to be. But it's all from here. This, everything around is a projection. It's all internal work. It's all shifting inside. When you shift inside, your reality has no choice but to show you exactly that. Don't fall for these traps. If you've been working hard on your manifestation or your goals and your dreams, and you hear somebody tell you, some tarot reader or some astrologer or some YouTuber, some social media expert who tells you God is protecting you from having this, if you want to believe it, believe it. But I'm telling you, it all depends on you. You make the choice. You can experience the best version of a person or the worst version of them, the same person. The same person who can be a monster in your reality can be a hero in somebody else's reality. There's no such thing as destiny. That's predetermined or always existing, and we are all walking like blind people towards it. Wake up. So that's the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. I make videos every week. And also check my social media handles. I put out content there quite regularly. I offer one-on-one coaching. You can check the description box below. You'll find all the details there. And also you can go to my website. You will find all the information there. I'm sending you lots of love, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye.